Hello. Hope everyone is doing good. I had a little bit of free time tonight, so I wanted to do my own how to wash with Monat shampoos and conditioners. This is a common video, and I feel like it's like one of the most important things. I mean, you got to know how to use these products and how to get the most out of them. So I wanted to do my own for my girls and my channel. So there's just a unique way on how to use these products because they do cost a little bit more than what you typically buy in the salon or maybe the drugstore, depending on what type of products that you use. But these products are going to last you a lot longer. They are really concentrated, so you don't need very much. Most products are 60% water and 40% product, but with Monat products, you're doing just the opposite. So our products are 60% product and 40% water, so you're not paying for the majority of it being what you're already paying a water bill for. So these bottles, they're not very big. This one's 6 ounces. This is the average conditioner size, and I believe the shampoos in the normal bottles, I have to go look, but I actually have the Monat Black right here in my hand, and it is 8 ounces. So you don't need very much at all, and you're also going to wash 2 times with the shampoos every time you wash. So the first wash that you're going to do is going to lift up all the dirt. You're going to focus this wash on your scalp, and this is going to lift up all of the buildup and environmental nasty stuff that gets on your hair throughout the day and throughout in between whenever you're washing. So you're going to focus that on your scalp, and then it's not going to bubble very much because it's working. So then when you're going to rinse that out and do it again, and that time it's really going to bubble. So I'm just going to do an example here. So I'm going to start with our shampoo. This is the black shampoo. I always use a conditioner with this. With men, you don't have to, or if your hair is less than an inch long, you don't have to, but to use a conditioner. But I always use one, especially like on my hair. It is crucial. So when you're in the shower, you're going to wet your hair and wring it out with your hands. So it's wet, but it's not sopping wet. So my hands are a little bit wet, and I'm going to add just this much shampoo. It's about a nickel size amount, and I've got that in my hand, and my hands are a little bit wet, so I'm going to mix, just like this, until my hands are white. So if your hands are not white like this before you're shampooing, you're doing it wrong. Mix, and then I always just use one hand, and I just start doing a circular motion. And then I'll bring in both, and I'm just going to focus this wash on my scalp only. This is going to get up all the nasty buildup. I sometimes will flip my head up so I can get the back of my hair here, and I'm just scrubbing. So like I said, this wash is not going to suds up very much because it is working. It is lifting up all of that dirt. So you've got that, and you're going to let that sit for at least a minute, preferably 2. So I will sit. Sometimes I will shave like one leg in between washes, or whatever you need to do. Got some water on my computer. Okay, so I'm going to rinse that out, and we're going to do the exact same thing. Hair is not sopping wet, but it is wet, and my hands are still a little bit wet. If you're not foaming up very much this wash, add a little water to it. Or if you're needing your products to spread a little bit more on that first wash, add a little water to it, just a little bit, and it will really help spread these products out. So I'm going to go back in. You can do a different shampoo, but I'm just using the same shampoo in this instance. For me personally, I have really thick, oily hair that's lifeless. So I like to use the clarifying shampoo as my first wash because it really makes it clean. I love squeaky clean hair. And then I go in with the Revive Volumizing Shampoo as my second wash. So normally this wash would be Revive for me, but I'm doing black. So I put another nickel size amount in my hand, and I'm mixing it, and my hands are white again. So this time you're going to go all over, and this is going to make so much bubbles, and that's because it's cleaning all of that stuff that you just lifted off of your scalp, and it is cleaning your whole hair. This is like working. It just shows that it's clean. Sometimes when people are in their like beginning stages of using these products and they have a lot of buildup from previous products, which is what previous products like to do. They like to put buildup on your hair. They like to leave those nasty waxes and silicones on your strands of your hair and on your scalp. So sometimes it takes more than 2 washes to get all of that product off in your beginning stages of using Monat. So when I first started, I was using a salon brand shampoo. I was using Joico shampoo from the salon, and it's pretty bad for your hair if you pay attention. So my beginning stages of using these products, I had to wash 3 times. Not for very long, but it does help speed up the healing phase and ridding your hair of those nasty, nasty toxins. So you're going to rinse your hair of that shampoo, and I am also going to talk about what a mask does. Now, I only wash my hair about 2 to 3 times a week, and I only use this mask 2 times a week. So sometimes it's every day that I wash that week, and if I wash 3 times that week, I only use it 2 of the 3 times. But you're going to put this on before you condition. So this is the Super Moisture Mask. I recommend this mask to absolutely everybody. It is my absolute favorite mask. It smells so good. It's great for every hair type. I have, like I said, thick hair, and this does not weigh my hair down. I was super, super afraid of using a mask because I was so afraid that it was going to weigh my hair down. But this is like heaven in a jar. I recommend this to everybody. I have used a lot of masks, and this one is my favorite, so I cannot express that enough. So you're going to take, I always take like 2 fingers and just like a dollop like this. It's probably about a quarter size amount, maybe a little bit bigger, just because I do have thick hair, and you can use less depending on how much hair you have. So I have this. You're going to put this in your hands, mix together again until it's all over your hands, and then I'm going to put this back in because I do not want to waste it. You're going to put that in your hair, and then I like to just finger comb it through. I will grab my hair and just rub it in like this. I keep a wide tooth comb in my shower. I will go in with that wide tooth comb and just brush it to make sure that it's evenly distributed through all of my hair. So I'm going to let that sit for 5 minutes. So your shampoos you let sit for 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes. And then your mask, you let it sit for 5 minutes. And then do not rinse it out. The trick is to use a conditioner on top of it. So I have my mask in my hair. It feels like a conditioner. Some people will think, oh, well, this feels like a conditioner. Let me just wash it out. No, do not wash it out. Your shampoos are going to open the cuticle on your hair strand. That mask is going to do it even more. So if you rinse that out and you do not condition, your cuticle is left wide open, and that causes breakage, that causes frizz. That is just a no-no. So we are going to leave that mask on, and then we're going to go in with a conditioner. So this is the most basic, most recommended Revitalized conditioner. I like this conditioner a lot. I use this, and I also use the Intense Repair conditioner if I need something a little bit lighter. Sometimes I'll use the Intense Repair conditioner if I'm going to curl my hair the next day. because it is just a little bit lighter on my hair. It doesn't weigh it down as much as this does. And this doesn't weigh it down much at all. It's just a little bit different. This makes it a little bit silkier. So my hair has a little bit of a harder time holding curl with a silkier hair. So this is the Revitalize. This bottle has been well loved. I've had this for probably 5 months and I'm still going. So they last a really long time. So I've got my mask in my hair and I'm just going to use some conditioner here. And like I said, I'm almost out, but this bottle has lasted me forever. And I use just a little. There we go. Okay. So I have conditioner. That's all you need. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to mix it. And just like this. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to finger comb it through my hair. Pull it to the side. Just go through it. And then once it's in there and it's off my hands, I'm going to take that wide tooth comb again and comb through it just to make sure it's evenly distributed out through the hair. And then you rinse. So you just rinse that out. Personally, I love to rinse my hair on cold water. Cold water is going to help close that cuticle with the conditioner and the mask being rinsed out. The conditioner is what closes it, and then the cold water really closes it, and that's how you get such shiny hair. I get compliments all the time about how shiny my hair is, and I'm telling you that rinsing on cold water is the trick. Most definitely. It is a game changer on dullness on hair and different things like that, and frizz. Makes a big difference with frizz. So anyway, so last but not least, you always need to use a finishing product. So your hair is rinsed out. You're done with your shower. You get out. You take like a t-shirt or a microfiber towel, and I will just squeeze it until it is not sopping wet, but it is damp. And then I will go in with my 2 favorite post-shower products. These go on very last. So if you're going to use a root lifter, thickening spray, anything like that, those go on before these. So we have a blowout cream and then my favorite, which is a air dry cream. I hardly ever blow dry my hair. I always go to bed with it wet or almost dry, but it's still a little bit damp, and I go in with this air dry cream. I've had this air dry cream almost a year, and I've only used about half of it. So it lasts a really, 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 really long time, and it is so good. So I'm just going to take like that much. It's like a dime size amount. And I'm going to do the exact same thing as I do with the shampoos and conditioners. I'm going to mix it in my hands like this. It's white. Might be a little bit hard to see, but it is white. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing. Finger combing. You can kind of scrunch it in there if you need to. And then I take that wide tooth comb because it is it's probably the least damaging thing that you can use while your hair is wet. Because when your hair is wet, that is when it is the most fragile. So you need to be very, very careful. So I take that air dry cream and I don't apply it to my scalp. I only use a little bit and I do it from the ears down. You do the same thing with the blowout cream, but the difference with the blowout cream and the air dry cream is the blowout cream is meant to be used with a hair dryer. The blowout cream is smoothing, so it does help with frizz, and it also has a heat protectant in it, and it protects up to 350 degrees. So we also have a thermal heat protect that goes way up to, I think it's 450. But the blowout cream, all of my heat tools are turned down from 350 or below. So the blowout cream is all I need. So when I do blow dry my hair, I most certainly use the blowout cream, but I don't blow dry my hair as much as I do air dry. So I definitely use the air dry more. So anyway, that is just the basics on how to use these products. It's not hard, but it is different. It is definitely a must. You have to do this with these products in order for you to get the results that you're desiring. These products are amazing. I couldn't believe when I got started with them. I never imagined myself getting into anything, especially beauty related, because that was like anti-anything for me. I rode horses and I didn't care about makeup and nails, And hair products, I didn't care. I used to use Suave, and then I thought, okay, yeah, you need to do something a little bit better. So let's try something else. So then I moved to Big Sexy Hair, and then I moved from that to a few different things, and then I was finally using Joico, and then I use Monat. And now I cannot imagine using anything else. I will use these products as long as Monat will let me use them. So anyway, if you have any additional questions, feel free to send me a message. But that is how I use these products. That is how it is recommended to use these products. And yeah, so like I said, if you have any additional questions, just feel free to shoot me a message. And I can't wait to do another video. Thank you.